Something powerful is happening in your life right now. You may not fully understand it yet. You may not have the full picture. You may even be questioning if what you've been doing is working. But the truth is, you have already won. Everything that is shifting around you is not random. The doors that are opening, the opportunities appearing, the clarity in your mind, these are not coincidences. They are the direct results of the energy you have been putting into yourself. They are the outcome of your discipline, your faith, your resilience. They are the proof that the universe is responding to you. You have stepped into a new reality. A reality where your determination creates miracles. A reality where your persistence shapes the future you desire. A reality where what once seemed impossible is now falling into place effortlessly. This is not luck. This is not fate handing you something for free. This is the reward for your transformation. You are no longer the same person you once were. You no longer live by the limitations that once held you back. You no longer hesitate, doubt, or wait for permission. You have already stepped into your victory. And soon, the world will see exactly what that means. The signs are everywhere. You are on the right path. Have you felt the energy shifting around you? Have you noticed how things that once seemed stagnant are now gaining momentum? Have you realized that certain struggles no longer have the same power over you? This is not in your imagination. It is the universe responding to the work you have done. When you set an intention for growth, when you take steps toward your purpose, when you align yourself with your destiny, the entire universe moves to meet you halfway. That is what is happening right now. Your desires, your dreams, your deepest goals, they are not distant hopes anymore. They are moving toward you. And if you pay close attention, you will see the evidence, sparkles, unexpected opportunities appearing out of nowhere. Sparkles, random coincidences lining up perfectly in your favor. Sparkles, a deeper sense of peace and purpose settling inside of you. These are not small things. These are confirmations. Your breakthrough is already happening. Comment, my desires are becoming reality. To affirm your faith and prepare to receive. Signs that you are exactly where you need to be. Signs that the energy you have been putting into the universe is coming back to you. Signs that you are walking in your divine timing. This is not a test. This is not a delay. This is your confirmation that you are on the right path. There may still be moments of doubt. There may still be days where you wonder if you are really making progress. There may still be voices, both external and internal, telling you that you are just dreaming. But here's what you need to understand: what you are experiencing is real. You are not imagining this shift. You are not tricking yourself into believing that things are changing. They are changing. The work you have done is creating a ripple effect beyond what you can see. You may not see the full harvest yet, but the seeds you planted are already growing beneath the surface. And just like a tree that takes root before it breaks through the ground, your success is forming in ways you cannot fully perceive yet. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting the process. Keep believing in what you have set in motion. Because what is coming next will make it all make sense. Something inside you has changed. You can feel it. The things that once held you back no longer have power over you. The fears that used to paralyze you are fading. The doubts that once whispered in your mind now seem distant, almost insignificant. You have shifted into a new energy. The struggles that used to slow you down are no longer barriers. The voices that once tried to define you no longer have influence over you. The beliefs that kept you small are dissolving, because you are not the person you used to be. You have evolved. You have grown. You have become something stronger. Something unstoppable. What you are experiencing right now is proof of your transformation. For the first time, You are seeing yourself clearly. For the first time, you are realizing just how powerful you truly are. For the first time, you are moving through life without the weight of your past holding you down. This is not a phase. This is not temporary. This is who you are now. The old limits no longer apply. The old struggles no longer define you. The old version of you no longer exists. You are stepping into a reality where anything is possible. The only question now is, are you ready to embrace it? There was a time when your mind was filled with self-doubt. There was a time when your energy was drained by negativity. There was a time when every step forward felt like a battle. But now, that time is over. You have stepped into a level of understanding that few ever reach. You have tapped into a power that cannot be reversed. You have become someone who no longer plays by the rules that once kept you trapped. You no longer seek validation from others. You no longer allow fear to dictate your choices. You no longer hesitate when opportunities arise, because now you see the truth. The only thing that ever stood in your way was you. And now that you have removed those barriers, nothing can stop you. Some people will look at your life and call it luck. They will say you got lucky to be where you are. They will say things just magically started working out for you. But you know the truth. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is not coincidence. This is the result of the work you have done. You did not stumble into this transformation. You chose it. You committed to it. You earned it. Others search for success outside of themselves. They look for shortcuts, quick fixes, easy ways out. But you built this change. From the inside out, you adjusted your mindset, you refined your energy, you made decisions that aligned with the future you wanted, and because of that, your reality is shifting to match your new level of awareness. The world will try to convince you that you need something external to succeed, more money, more connections, more opportunities. But now, you see the truth. It was never about external factors. It was always about you. You are not waiting for success to find you. You are not hoping for a miracle. You are not depending on luck. Because you have become the source of your own success. Your mind is clear. Your energy is aligned. Your focus is unshakable, and because of that, everything around you is shifting to match it. This is not the end of your journey. This is just the beginning. Because once you understand that you are the creator of your reality, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Think back to the moments when you doubted yourself, the times when you thought you were stuck, making no progress, the days when you felt like no matter how hard you tried, nothing seemed to move forward. Now, look at where you are today. You have changed. You have grown. You have transformed into someone completely different. And the challenges that once seemed like obstacles, they were never meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you. Every struggle was shaping you into the person you needed to become. Every setback was teaching you a lesson that would later prove invaluable. Every disappointment was refining your vision, making you sharper, more determined, more unstoppable. At the time, it may have felt like you were lost, like you were stuck in an endless cycle of struggle. But now, when you look back, you see it clearly. Everything had a purpose. Every challenge, every hardship, every painful lesson, it all led you here, to this moment, to this version of yourself, the version of you that knows your worth, the version of you that no longer doubts, the version of you that is ready to receive the life you were always meant to live. Something is different now. Do you feel it? The energy around you is shifting. Things are happening effortlessly. Doors are opening before you even knock. It is because you have stepped into a new flow. For so long, you had to fight for everything. For so long, it felt like you had to struggle just to move forward. But now, you are no longer in that phase. Now, things are aligning naturally. The right people are finding you. The right opportunities are appearing. The right circumstances are unfolding in your favor. And the most powerful thing, you are not forcing it. You are not chasing. You are not begging. You are not exhausting yourself trying to make things happen. Because you don't need to. You have shifted into a place where success comes to you, where the energy you radiate attracts everything meant for you, where you no longer have to fight, because everything is falling into place effortlessly. There are signs all around you, confirmations that you are on the right path, evidence that the work you have done is paying off. Have you noticed how certain numbers keep appearing? Have you noticed how small, seemingly random events are lining up perfectly? Have you noticed how your intuition has become sharper, more precise? None of this is a coincidence. It is the universe speaking to you. It is the confirmation that you are aligned. It is the proof that you are exactly where you need to be. Do not ignore these signs. Do not brush them off as meaningless, because they are direct messages. They are guiding you. They are affirming you. They are showing you that you have shifted into a new level of existence. For so long, success felt like something distant, something you had to chase, something you had to fight for. But now, it feels natural. You are no longer questioning whether you deserve it. You are no longer second-guessing your abilities. You are no longer wondering if it will last. Because deep down, you now understand. This is your new normal. Success is not something you need to earn. It is something you align with. It is something you receive when you step into your true power. And now that you are here, now that you have reached this level, now that you have done the work, you cannot be stopped. You have come so far. You have broken through barriers that once seemed impossible. You have stepped into a new level of existence, where success is no longer something you chase. It is something that flows to you effortlessly. But hear this is only the beginning. You are not at the finish line. You are at the starting point of something far greater than you ever imagined. Yes, you have seen positive changes. Yes, you have experienced breakthrough moments. Yes, things are aligning for you like never before. But this is only a glimpse of what's coming. Do not slow down now. Do not settle for small victories when greater ones are within reach. Do not let comfort trick you into thinking you have reached your full potential, because what lies ahead is beyond anything you have ever dreamed of. Your expansion is not over. Your growth is not complete. Your destiny is still unfolding in ways you cannot yet see. So keep going. Keep pushing forward. Keep leveling up. Keep stepping into your greatness, because the best is yet to come. The only limits that ever existed were the ones your mind believed in. For years, you were told what you could and couldn't do. For years, you were conditioned to think small, to play safe, to stay in your comfort zone. For years, you accepted boundaries that were never really there. But now, you have shattered every single one of them. You have proven to yourself that there is no ceiling. You have discovered that the only thing holding you back was the belief that you were held back. You have realized that the world is yours to shape, to build, to conquer, and now, you move differently. You no longer hesitate. You no longer wait for permission. You no longer question whether you are capable, because you know the truth. You are limitless, and now that you have seen what is possible, there is no going back. Even after everything you have accomplished, doubt will still try to whisper in your ear. It will tell you that this success is temporary. It will tell you that things might fall apart. It will try to convince you that you are not meant to have all of this. But do not believe those lies. You are no longer in the place where failure is your reality. You are no longer operating on a level where setbacks define you. You are no longer living under the weight of past fears and insecurities. You have stepped into a new timeline, a timeline where you win, a timeline where you thrive, a timeline where success is not something you dream of. It is something you live. So when doubt comes knocking, when old fears try to resurface, when your mind tries to pull you back into outdated thinking, remind yourself of who you are now. You are chosen, you are powerful, you are unstoppable, and no illusion of doubt can change that. At times, you may ask yourself, is this really happening? Is this real? Because for so long, success felt like something distant. For so long, abundance seemed like something meant for other people. For so long, the life you desired felt out of reach. But now, it is happening. Everything you once dreamed of is now forming before your eyes. Everything you worked for is now manifesting effortlessly. Everything you aligned with is now coming into reality. And the best part, this is not temporary. This is your new normal. You have done the inner work, you have changed from the inside out. You have built a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it, and because of that, everything you desire will continue to flow to you, not by luck, not by chance, but because you created this. You aligned with this, you stepped into this, you became the version of yourself who naturally attracts everything you once wished for. This is not the peak, this is not the end, this is just the beginning of your new reality.